Hello internet friends! Happy 2019! For me, I wanted to help bring in 2019 by creating a list of 19 of my favorite Dollar Tree products. And if you can't tell, I'm already dressed for the occasion. I'm wearing my mermaid sequin shirt. And let me tell you, it is quite the icebreaker. I blow a lot of people's minds when I wear this out and about, so hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. So the first category is cleaning and organizing products. The Dollar Tree has a lot to offer in this regard. They have great bins. They also have a lot of really cool, albeit off-brand cleaning products, as well as smaller amounts of name brand products as well. So my first favorite product is LA's Totally Awesome Power Oxygen Base Cleaner. So it's essentially a knockoff of OxyClean. However, for the price, it works just as well, if not better, honestly. And my only complaint is that there's just a little amount, but it is $1. So if you get 4 of these, you easily get the same amount as an OxyClean tub. However, it's half the price. And one way I've found to remedy that problem is with getting a large container. This actually holds 2 of these little containers, and it actually even comes with its own little scoop. I found this at the Target dollar spot for $3 today, and I'm very excited about that. But I have all white sheets and bedspread, and my dog comes in from outside and she jumps directly into my bed with her muddy little paws, and it's the best way to get it out. So definitely recommend this. So pick it up if you see it, or pick up a few of them if you see them, because I feel like they go so quick. And then my second product is magic erasers. So they sell them individually at the Dollar Tree, the name brand ones, but they also sell 2 for $1 melamine magic erasers, essentially. So I don't know what the off-brand one is called, but I get the magic erasers, and these are awesome. And typically it takes a while for me to go through these, so buying one at a time isn't that big of a deal. I typically will cut them up in half or even in quarters when I use them, and they go quite a while before I need to replace them. So these are a good buy as well. The next one is actually a car wash towel. I think it's for buffing, but it's a very fluffy towel, and this is great for dusting. I love using it on my fan. I just like loop it over the blades and pull back, and it just takes all the dust off, and they trap dust really, really well. And I just throw them in the wash and I dry them. So they're reusable also, which is great. But for dusting, they also have these little swippers essentially, but they're microfiber and also washable, so these are great to have too. And the next product, my fourth product, is Goo Gone. So I actually don't see these very often, so when I do, I definitely pick one up. But I feel like a little goes a long way. And typically I'll remove stuff with vinegar or rubbing alcohol, not both, one or the other. So sometimes it's good to have this on hand. If it's an especially stubborn thing, this is good to have. The next product is silicone sponges. These are actually so I actually got this one at Bed Bath & Beyond. However, I've seen these at Dollar Tree around the cash registers most of the time, so you really have to look for them. But they're like silicone, and you can just put them in the dishwasher. They're a lot more sanitary than sponges, typical sponges. And then they also have like this. So if you can find these, definitely pick them up. They're certainly worth it. And then also the scrub brushes, like the dish brushes, and like the little scrubber brushes are really good too. So definitely worth picking up. So the sixth product is contact paper. So I feel like this one, they have like the different prints, but this is just clear contact paper. I use this for like kind of cheap laminating. So I'll lay them out and I'll squish them between 2 sheets of clear contact paper. If I don't have my laminator out, this works really well. I also use this for putting up on windows. I rent, so I can't like frost my own windows, but this is an easy removable option. if you want to make it a little more opaque. And then they also have the print ones at the Dollar Tree, so you can line your shelves with them and everything like that. But I like the clear one because it's very versatile. And then the next one would be organizing bins. They sell them in a bunch of different shapes and sizes in this like clear acrylic plastic. And these are awesome, and I love these. I use them especially for my bathroom and in the drawers. And then I also get poster tack. So I feel like every time I try to find it, it's never around, so I'm always sure to pick it up when I see it. But poster tack is really good for sticking bins into drawers so they don't move around, as well as other uses as well. And it's also removable, especially if you're renting. It's very good. So the next category is kitchen. So one of my favorite products, although this is found in the office supply aisle, it's magnetic tins. I use these for my spices, and they have a clear window, and they just snap open. But I make my own seasoning mix, and I'll keep them in the tins, so that's one really good way that I do that. So these are great, and they're 2 for $1. They also have bigger ones for $1 each, but these are almost the perfect size for holding about half a container of spices. So if you have like a bunch of odds and ends, or you'd rather just have them on your fridge for easy access, this is a really good way to do it. So the next one that I have is gallon freezer bags. So these actually aren't freezer bags, but this is just an example of what the box looks like. But the freezer bags are typically blue, or they'll have a blue tint on the zipper part. So I use the Ziploc bags, well, Glad zipper bags, because Ziploc is a brand. But the freezer bags are great, especially the gallon size. Like if you get a bunch of rolls, or you make a dozen muffins or something like that, and you need somewhere to put them, I put them in a freezer bag and I freeze them. Typically they're a little thicker, and they can be reused more times than a traditional Ziploc bag, so it's definitely something to keep in mind. I use them all the time, but I find that they're a pretty good deal at the Dollar Tree. When I find them, I'll get a few of them. And then the next one is parchment paper or wax paper. So they have this brand at the Dollar Tree for $1, obviously, as compared to $4 or $5 at the grocery store. And I think you probably get a little less than you would if you bought like at the grocery store. But I feel like they work just as well, and they're cheaper, so you can get like 3 or 4 of these boxes of parchment paper, and it'd probably be the same amount, but it's you know, cheaper per use. And I don't use parchment paper or wax paper very often, so it's definitely, to me, worth it if I do need to buy more for way less. And then the next item would be actually this one I found today, which is a sandwich box, but I actually want to use it as a to-go box. So it snaps open. It's dishwasher safe. I don't know if it's BPA free, but I feel like a lot of their products recently have become BPA free because people are concerned about it. So if they are, that'd be awesome. If not, I would just take this with me if I wanted to go to a restaurant, so I wouldn't get styrofoam. I actually was looking into purchasing these on Amazon, and they were $10 or $15, so this is way better find, and they're teal, which is my favorite color, so definitely worth it to me. So this was a find I found today, and that was great and worth it for me. So I would definitely recommend these if you're looking into it. Also, they're pretty substantial size. I feel like they'd be the perfect size for burgers, so that'd be awesome for me. And then on that same track, these little sauce containers, I think they're condiment containers, but they squeeze, and they're the perfect size for like salad dressing, or for like a side of whatever you wanted with it. And I use that when I pack my lunches, so those are perfect, and I think they're dishwasher safe. if I recall correctly. But they're just the perfect size for that, so I love that. And I feel like this would also be really good for if you're traveling and you need to take like shampoo. Obviously, don't use the same one, because then you might end up putting shampoo on your salad, but you know. And then the next one the next category would be bathroom. So for the bathroom, I have tissues. These are a really good buy at the Dollar Tree, but this is a Kleenex box, so I didn't get this specific one at the Dollar Tree, but they do have the rectangular ones. I like the square ones, but they make Kleenex, they have Scotties, they have some other off-brand, but I really like the Scotties because I feel like they're softer than Kleenex, and they also have more in them. So the Scotties brand is awesome, and I love that, and that's my go-to every single time. And then the next one is this foot brush slash pumice slash file and sander thing, but these are amazing. Actually, I have a little guest basket for when people come over, and it's full of various different toiletries and items that they can use. Every single time people ask for more of these, so I fill them with that, and I might actually make a video on how to make a hospitality basket for when guests come over, but this is the most requested and most stolen item, so definitely great. Another one is any travel-sized items are amazing at the Dollar Tree. Depending on like if you have specific brands or you're looking for more natural products. I've seen Palmer's cocoa butter, lotion, and like Jergens, and what was it, herbal essences. They have pretty good brands, so I usually get the tiny little ones for the hospitality basket, and those definitely come in handy, and they're a lot cheaper than getting them somewhere else. So another item that would be great is any first aid items. They usually have at the Dollar Tree, typically for a lot cheaper. They have like gauze, ace wraps, band-aids are awesome, and I get those there. They even have like character band-aids, which I really like. So anything like that is great there. They also have like vitamins. I haven't tried those, but they also have anything from like Tylenol. I get the little tiny packages of Tylenol and Advil, and I put those in my hospitality basket. I also keep them with me in my car for if I have like a migraine or sudden pain. That's also really great for that. I have like a little tackle box, which is full of all sorts of stuff like that. So those are awesome, and I always get those there. And then the next category is just miscellaneous. So one of my favorite items to get at the Dollar Tree are thank you cards and blank cards. I'm a really big believer in writing thank you notes and writing notes for all sorts of occasions, and it's just a really sweet thing to write something very handwritten. Even though it's tempting to send an email, I think it just says way more, and it's definitely a lost art that people don't do. But I go through so many thank you cards, so I get the blank ones, and I'll just write inside of it. But they've recently started selling Hallmark. Let's try that again. So yeah, they have Hallmark, and they're super cute. They have a ton of really cute patterns, and I use them for everything, so I get 4 or 5 of these packs, and they come 6 to a pack, so they're very, very cheap, and they're a lot cheaper than going to another store and getting them for like $5 or $6. It's insane. So those are definitely a great buy. I also get a lot of craft supplies at the Dollar Tree. They have great faux flowers and wreath forms, all sorts of holiday stuff. So if you're doing a specific DIY for a holiday project, then that's definitely the place to go. I typically go there before I go to Joann's, so they have all sorts of cute stuff. So, real talk, it's a lot harder to narrow it down than I thought it would be. So I actually have a few bonus items for you guys. So item number 20 is candles, but that's more of a conditional one, because while they do have great little tea lights and votives, I typically don't go for the paraffin candles. If I can, I prefer to find a soy or soy blend candle. I feel like they burn a lot cleaner, and they are supposedly healthier for you, so that's usually the ones that I'll go for. I also make my own candles, but every once in a while I'll find one that piques my interest. So this is one example of that. It's blue sage and citrus skies. So although it's a very small candle, it has a very nice, like a neutral scent, almost like a fresh linen with a little bit of a twist to it. So I like this one quite a bit, and I actually put these in my bathroom. My roommate will at times sneak into my bathroom to do their business, and the reason they said was it's such a peaceful experience no matter what they do. Whatever that means. So oftentimes I will set out like candles and like matches and potpourri, so it's a nice relaxing experience, and so I will set these little candles out for that particularly, and I also include them in the hospitality basket, so if a guest would like to take one home. And item number 21 is also conditional if you have pets. So the Dollar Tree also offers a lot of great pet products. I wouldn't necessarily do the food just because it's $1 for a very small bag of pet foods, but you can typically get a better deal if you go to another store. But they do have great treats. Like this, for example, these are beef bone marrow rings. So it's essentially like a skinnier version of a treat that I provide Sweetie already. But it's a little smaller, a little more manageable for her, so I do like getting these for her. The only word of caution I would say is just check the packaging, see where it's made, see how it's made, if there's anything unsavory or that you don't want to give your pet, so maybe check for that and just do your research. But oftentimes I find that they have like name brand treats, especially like dog and cat treats, and they also have a great selection of toys. So this one Sweetie actually already got to, but she loves these ones particularly. I'll see if it'll do it. Oh, sorry, got her all on high alert. But yeah, so, oh, you hear it? I can't make it do it now. Hi, puppy. You say hi to Sweetie. She naps a lot. She's just been napping in the background the whole time. But she actually loves these little fox toys. I actually order them in bulk through DollarTree.com, and she'll like go straight for the nose, rip the nose off, take all the stuffing out of it, and she has a whole bin over there full of more expensive toys, but she loves these little foxes. So every time I see them in the store, I will buy pretty much every single one of them. I'm that person that when I have a product that I like, I'll go back and stock up, and I'll usually leave a few for other people, but if you go after me, I'm sorry. So thanks for checking out my video. Hopefully it was full of lots of great information for you and you feel inspired to go check out your local Dollar Tree to see what they have to offer. If I missed anything, be sure to comment down below and let me know, and please subscribe. And I hope your 2019 is sparkling with opportunity, much like this sequin shirt. That'll do. Have a great day.